Ladies, let me break it down for you real simple. When a man is serious about you, when he sees you not just as a passing moment, but as a lifetime investment, his action will tell you everything you need to know. You won't need to second guess, chase him down, or wonder what's going on in his mind. Because when a man loves, he shows up. So how do you know if he's truly yours? Pay attention to these 4 things. These are not just habits. These are commitments. When he does them, you got yourself a man who's all in. When a man truly loves a woman, the very first instinct that kicks in is protection. I'm not just talking about him stepping in front of you in a dark alley, although yeah, that too. I'm talking about a deeper level of protection. One that shows up even when you're not around. One that wraps itself around you emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. See, when a man is serious about you, he watches how the world treats you. He doesn't allow anyone to play with your name. He doesn't entertain disrespect, even from his own people. If someone says something sideways about you, he checks it quick. He makes sure your name is safe in every room he walks into because he understands your value. That's what men do when they're invested. They don't let anyone mishandle their woman because they don't just see you as a partner. They see you as a part of them. But protection goes beyond just defending your honor. It's about how he speaks to you. He doesn't tear you down. He doesn't use his words as weapons. A man who loves you protects your heart. That means he thinks before he speaks. He doesn't just blow up in anger and leave you broken. He takes a breath, steps back, and makes sure his words build you, not break you. He knows your heart has already been through enough, and he refuses to be the next man who leaves it bruised. And it don't stop there. He protects your peace. That man's not going to bring chaos into your life. He's not going to have you up at night crying, wondering where he is or who he's with. That's not love, that's confusion. A man who's really yours protects your sense of stability. You can rest easy knowing he's where he said he'd be, doing what he said he'd do. That's not control, that's trust. And trust is the highest form of protection you can offer someone's spirit. He even protects you from yourself sometimes. When he sees you doubting your worth, he steps in and reminds you who you are. When you're tired and feeling like you're not enough, he lifts you up. That man will pray with you, speak life into you, and cover you when life is too heavy to carry alone. That's spiritual protection. And if you've never felt it before, you'll know it the minute it shows up because it brings peace, not confusion. A real man won't always have the perfect words. He may not be rich. He may not know all the right moves. But his protective nature, that's instinct. You won't have to ask for it. He'll just do it. Not for credit, not for applause, but because it's what a man does when he's all in. So don't ignore the signs. If he's careless with your emotions, reckless with your time, or silent in the face of your struggle, that man ain't yours. A real man guards what he values. And if he sees you as his woman, best believe he's going to protect you with everything he's got. His words, his actions, and his presence. That's how love shows up when it's real. When we talk about a man providing, most folks immediately think of money. They think of houses, cars, bank accounts. And while yes, a man who can handle his financial business is definitely on point, true provision goes far beyond material things. A man who's truly yours doesn't just provide for your pockets. He provides for your peace, your growth, your well-being. That's the kind of man who's worth holding on to. See, a man who's all in understands that his presence is powerful. He knows that showing up for you, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, is just as important as picking up the tab at dinner. A man might have all the money in the world, but if he's absent when you need him most, if he's unreachable when your soul is hurting, if he can't be bothered when life gets heavy, then what good is all that money? When a man is really invested in you, he provides consistency. He's not on and off, hot one day and cold the next. You're not constantly guessing where you stand or wondering if he still feels the same. You're not waking up anxious, checking your phone, hoping for a message, praying for some attention. No, That man makes you a priority, not an option, and he does it consistently. He doesn't go missing when get real. He doesn't disappear when you hit a rough patch. He stays, he leans in. He steps up. Now, I'm not saying every man needs to be rich. I'm not saying he's got to spoil you with designer bags and 5-star vacations. But he should be building something. He should be working on himself, on his vision, on his ability to bring something to the table. Because when a man truly loves you, he wants to be in a position to contribute to your life. He doesn't want to just take from it. He wants to add value. That could mean providing financially, yes. But it also means being your rock. It means being your sounding board, your motivator, your partner in every sense. Let me break this down even further. When a man provides, he provides safety. Not just in terms of protecting you, but making you feel secure in the relationship. You're not walking on eggshells. You're not holding back parts of yourself. You're not scared to speak your mind or express your emotions. That's what emotional provision looks like. He makes it safe for you to be vulnerable. He holds space for your feelings. He listens, not just to respond, but to understand. That's a man who provides presence. A man who's serious about you talks about the future. Not just his future, but your future together. He makes plans with you in mind. He's not just reacting to life, he's planning for it. He's thinking long term. That doesn't mean he's got it all figured out, but he's not just drifting, he's building with purpose. And if he's truly yours, he's building with you. And when life gets hard, and it will, he doesn't fold. He doesn't run. He provides support. Whether you're chasing your dreams or facing your darkest days, he's there. He's encouraging you when you feel like giving up. He's praying for you when you're too tired to pray for yourself. He's reminding you of your strength when you've forgotten it. That kind of support can't be bought. That's the kind of provision that holds relationships together when the storms come. And trust me, the storms will come. A man who's really yours shows you that you're not alone. He provides more than just stuff. He provides peace of mind, clarity, consistency, encouragement, and love in action. You don't have to beg for it to earn it. He gives it freely because he wants to. Because when a man truly loves a woman, it becomes his mission to make her feel secure, not just financially, but emotionally and spiritually. So don't get caught up in flashy things and temporary gestures. Anybody can spend money. Anybody can buy a gift. But only a man with a real heart for you will show up and stay. Only a real man will build with you. That's the kind of provider you're looking for. And when you find it, you'll know. Because everything about him will say, you don't have to worry. I got you. When a man is serious about you, one of the clearest signs is that he professes his love. And I mean, he says it, shows it, and lives it. Ain't no mystery. Ain't no guessing game. It's no secret. When a man is truly yours, he wants the whole world to know. See, men are territorial by nature. We claim what we love. And when a man is proud of the woman in his life, he don't hide her. He highlights her. Let's get something straight. A man can be shy. He can be quiet. He might not be super romantic with grand gestures. But if he loves you, you'll know. You won't have to decode text messages or overanalyze conversations with your girlfriends like it's a puzzle. His love will be clear, loud, and present. He'll introduce you as his woman. He won't say, this is my friend, or this is somebody I'm talking to. No. He'll say, this is my lady, this is my girlfriend, or this is the one, because he sees you as part of his identity now. You matter to him. You represent something valuable in his life. When a man professes his love, it's not just about what he calls you. It's about the way he talks about you when you're not even in the room. He builds you up. He speaks on your character, your strength, your heart. He bragged to show off, but because he's genuinely proud. He tells his family about you. He lets his friends know you're important to him. You are not a secret, and you are not hidden in the shadows. Because when a man loves a woman, he wants her to feel seen, not invisible. And don't overlook this. When a man professes his love, it shows up in his daily words and actions. He's not just throwing out, when it's convenient or when he's trying to fix a mistake. He says it on a Tuesday afternoon just because you crossed his mind. He says it after a long day when he's tired, but still wants to remind you how much you mean to him. He shows love by affirming you when you're doubting yourself, by standing up for you when others won't, and by speaking truth and life into you when the world tries to tear you down. You see, there's a difference between a man who wants to keep you and a man who's just trying to have you. A man who wants to have you will tell you just enough to keep you hanging on. But a man who wants to keep you, to build with you, to grow with you, he'll make it known. He won't care who sees, who knows, or what anyone thinks. You'll feel secure because his words and his actions match up day after day. Some women have been in situations where the man they're with keeps them in the dark, can't meet the family, never posted on social media, doesn't introduce you at events. And he always got an excuse. I'm private. I don't want people in our business. No, baby. That man is hiding something or hiding you. Real love doesn't need to be secret. It doesn't mean you're flaunted like a trophy, but it does mean you're acknowledged, respected, and claimed. A man who professes his love gives you peace of mind. You don't feel the need to compete. You don't feel like you're waiting for your moment to be seen. He's already made it clear you are the one. And when he says it, when he lives it, and when he backs it up with action, you'll know without a doubt that man is yours. One of the realest signs that a man is truly yours is this: you feel safe to be you. Not the version of you that's polished for social media. Not the version that smiles when you're hurting. I'm talking about the raw, unfiltered, emotional, imperfect, beautiful, real you. If a man can't make space for that version of you, he's not the one. But when he can, baby, that man is home. See, when a man loves you for real, you don't feel like you're in a constant audition. You're not performing. You're not putting on a show. And you're not walking around with a mask on, hoping he'll approve. You feel free to be your authentic self, your voice, your thoughts, your feelings. You can laugh loud, cry hard, speak truth, and even be silent, and he'll still hold space for all of it. A lot of women walk around exhausted in relationships because they've been taught to shrink themselves, to tone it down, not be too emotional, not be too much. But the right man, he doesn't just tolerate your emotions, he honors them. He listens when you speak. He lets you vent without shutting you down. He respects your dreams, even if he doesn't understand them yet. He makes you feel heard and seen, not dismissed. Now, let me be real. This doesn't mean he agrees with everything you say or do. He's not a wise man. But even in disagreement, you feel safe. You feel like you can speak your truth without being attacked or belittled. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it all together. And that's a powerful kind of safety. That's what a grown man brings to the table. He also makes it safe for you to show your flaws. And Lord knows, we all got flaws. But instead of judging you, a man who's yours will cover you. That means when you're feeling insecure, he reassures you. When you've made a mistake, he doesn't use it against you. When you're at your lowest, he doesn't run. He stays. He reminds you that your imperfections don't disqualify you from love. In fact, he loves you deeper because he sees all of you. And let's not forget this part: you can be soft around him. Too many women have had to be strong for too long, always in survival mode, always building walls to protect their heart. But when the right man shows up, he helps those walls come down, not by force, but by consistency, by showing you over and over that he's not going to hurt you. You can rest. You can relax. You can lean on him. You'll find yourself doing things you didn't even know you needed, like laughing without fear, crying without shame, dreaming without limits. He becomes your safe space, your peace, your calm in a chaotic world. And the crazy part, you didn't even know how unsafe you felt until you finally experienced the real thing. See, a man who's truly yours doesn't just fall in love with the good days. He's there for the mood swings, the quiet days, the doubts, and the mess. And when he holds you in those moments and says, "You're still enough," that's when you know. This is the kind of love that heals. So when you find a man who doesn't make you feel like you have to earn his love with perfection, who makes you feel safe in your truth, your feelings, your flaws, your full identity, that man is yours. And he's showing it not just in what he says, but in how he makes you feel when you're simply being you.